Okay, we will move on to review of another concept, section formula, which is nothing but finding the ratio in which a given line segment is divided. Okay, let us say AB is a line segment or the length of AB. It's nothing but a distance formula we can find. But the question is not that. We have to find, let us assume a point P on this line segment, which divides the whole line in the ratio M and N. Okay. For example, suppose this is a line. Okay. Let us say this is P, A, and this is B, and if this is 4 units and if this is 2 units, length 2 units, then what is the ratio? The AB is divided. What is the ratio? P is dividing the line A and B. So this is nothing but AP divided by BP, which is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 by 1, or 2 is to 1. So the P is dividing this AB line in the ratio 2 is to 1. If this is 1 unit, this is 2 units. If this is 2 units, this is 4 units. If this is 3 units, this is 6 units length. So this is the meaning of that. Right? Dividing in the ratio means what? It is dividing in a particular ratio. So AP, this indicates that AP is twice the length of BP. Right? If BP is, let us say, X length, this will be 2x length. So P divides a line segment in a particular ratio. So now we have to find out the coordinate of P. There are two approaches. One is given if the coordinate of P is not given and the coordinate of A and B is given and the ratios are given. It is dividing in the ratio of 3 is to 2, let us say. Then we have to find the coordinate of point P, which divides where it lies, such that the line segment gets divided in the ratio of 3 2. Okay. So this is the line. A is given, B is given. We have to find the point P, which divides the line 3 is to 2. Now let xy be the coordinate of P. We have to find where the P will lie, where it will lie such that this point exactly divides AP and PB in the ratio 3 is to 2. So now we are going to derive the formula for that. So this coordinate is P of x comma y. Okay, x comma y, let us assume, and now draw vertical lines, and let us say this is D, C, and this point is D and this point is E. Okay. And this length is M and this length is N. So now we have to find the ratio M divided by N. This is what the ratio in which the coordinate P divides. Now we have to find the coordinate of P, which is X and Y, which divides in the ratio M and N of line segment between the two coordinate A and B. Right. What is M by N? What is M? This is nothing but AP, or we can say PA, divided by N is BP or PB. Okay, PA divided by PB is nothing but M is to N. Okay. Now you take these triangles, two triangles, this triangle and these two triangles. They are similar triangles. They are similar triangles. Why? Why this is similar triangle? because this angle is equal to this angle. This is theta, and this angle theta 2 is theta 2. These two angles are equal. How do we say that these angles are equal? Because in previous lower classes, maybe in 8th standard or 7th or 8th standard, you might have studied parallel lines and transversal. Okay, this angle is equal to this angle because it's a line. Just these two are parallel lines and it is a transversal. So whatever angle it makes here, it makes all parallel lines. Whatever be the parallel lines, these angles are all equal. Similarly, opposite angles are equal. This angle is equal to this angle. This angle equal to this angle. So these are all the properties of parallel line and the transversal you have studied, and the sum of these two angles are supplementary, that is 180. These are some properties you can recollect, right? What is here important is these two and these angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. So these two are similar triangles but not of same size. They are not congruent. What is meant by congruent and similar? Congruent is exactly same. Okay, if this is that, this should also be same, exact. If you take two 1 rupee coin, they are congruent. Okay, but if you take one 5 rupee coin and one 2 rupee coin, they may be similar. Okay, both are round, but one is bigger, the other one is smaller. What is smaller? This may be 5 rupee coin and this may be 2 rupee coin. They may be similar, looking similar, but they are not congruent. Congruent means exact. If you place, suppose if you take two 1 rupee coin, 1 rupee, if you keep one on the other, it exactly matches. This is what congruent means, right? So these two are, this is bigger in size because this length is more than this. Okay, let us assume this is more. Okay. Similarly, this length is more than this. So this triangle is little bit smaller than this triangle. That means we can write triangle APD is similar to triangle PBC. Okay. Once these two are similar, then the properties of similar triangles apply. And what are those properties? Please go to your lower classes, max book of your lower class, maybe 8 or 9, and just review the concept of similar triangles. It's nothing but AP, the ratio AP divided by PD is equal to the ratio of AD. If you start with bigger triangle, then always you start with the bigger triangle, then compare with smaller triangle. Okay. So now I have taken AP of bigger triangle corresponds to BP of smaller triangle. Okay. Similarly, AD of bigger triangle corresponds to PC. Okay, which is also equal to, these are ratios. These ratios are equal. I am not telling the lengths are equal. The ratios are equal. The other one is this one. PD divided by BC. Okay. This is one property of similar triangles. Now we know AP by, now we will, AP by PP is nothing but M by N. This is M by N. Okay, is equal to AP. Let us take one, these two, AP and PC. PC, right? Let us take first this ratio. Okay, now we will mark the coordinates. This we have to find, this is unknown. So just I have assumed x and y. What is C? What is D? What is E? And this coordinate is x, and this is x1, and this is x2, right? x2, and this is coordinate is x1, and this coordinate is x. Similarly on y, what is this? y1, and this coordinate is y, and this coordinate is y2, right? Now what is AP? AP by BP. AD. This is not P. Okay, this is D. This is D. D. What is AD? AD is this length. How we can find this length? This AD is nothing but this length. So x minus x1, right? X minus ax is the total length. X1 is this much length. So x minus x1 gives this length. X minus x1 is AD. What is PC? PC is the distance between these two. So x2 minus x. x2 minus x. Right? Now you cross multiply this. We get what we get, which implies m into x2 minus x is equal to n times x minus x1, right? Just I have cross multiplied. Now you multiply m with these two. So m x2 minus m x is equal to n x minus n x1, right? Just I have multiplied and removed the bracket, multiply m with the contents within the bracket. So m x2 minus sin m x is equal to m x. So now you arrange x. If you bring x1, you take mx that side. So what happened? M x2, you bring nx1 this side, plus n x1 is equal to, okay, this is here, this has become left hand side. Now this take it to right hand side, nx plus mx. I am writing mx plus mx, right? Now you take x outside, you will get m plus n, which is equal to m x2 plus m x1. Now the coordinate of x, we have to find x is equal to m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n. This is the coordinate of x. Similarly, if you take this ratio, this and this, right? AP by BP is equal to PD divided by BC. You will get m by n is equal to, what is PD? Where is P? P is here and D, PD. So PD is also equal to this length, right? So what is this length? This length is nothing but, what is the length? This length we have to find. So y minus y1, right? Y minus y1 divided by, what is BC? BC. y2 minus y. y2 minus y. If we cross multiply, okay, similar way how I have done for x, you will get y coordinate is equal to m2 m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. This you will get for y. This for x. Therefore, the p, the coordinate of p x y is equal to. So I have to rub some area. I am removing this. So the midpoint, the coordinate of midpoint x comma y is nothing but m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n. This is x coordinate, and the y coordinate is m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. So here m is given, n is given in a problem, right? Because it is dividing in a particular ratio, and x1 x2. So now we have derived a formula in terms of the ratios and the coordinate of a and b, nothing else. Everything is given. So this is the section formula. It is called section formula, or the finding the ratio in which a point divides a line segment. Right? Stop it. Pause for it. So far we have seen some basic concepts involved in the coordinate geometry, like distance between 2 points and midpoint, finding the coordinate of midpoint between two given coordinates, section formula, collinearity of 3 points. So we have reviewed, and we have seen, we have derived the formulas also. So by this time you must have understood how to derive the formulas for these important concepts. Okay, rest of the thing we will see in the next class from the syllabus of 10th standard, both CBSE and Samacheer, and we will start with finding area of triangle and the concepts involved in it. Then we will move on to finding area of quadrilateral. Then we will study the properties of quadrilaterals using the coordinates. Secondly, we will solve exercise problems, both CBSE and Samacheer, and some problems out of your exercise, just to improve your analytical skill and thinking skills. So those are called HOTS, higher order thinking skills. By solving those problems, you will understand the concept very easily. Okay, multiple type of problems we will see in the next class.